real truth.
It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Colts field stretching tight end. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Colts and the Texans, next on Madden NFL 23.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. On the move to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Second and 6. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackmon. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for him from a week ago, 21 carries, 110 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, but I don't think he got there. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. Lawrence on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the 1st down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The Colts sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. The decision to take and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on the defense, rolling up the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth. On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Ready, break.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Able to find his man, it's Pickens. Touchdown, Colts. George Pickens from 19 yards away. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Texans with the football here late in this 1st half. Well, not much time remains here in this 1st half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it.
And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. He's got this to Pickens. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And that is is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. George Pickens in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 21-0. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Let's play now, baby. Let's play.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we reach halftime, and what's been a fair message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, Lawrence. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Indy. 54 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor there to make the grab. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Hey, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 16. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. On second down, here's Pierce. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On second and 10, Lawrence. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Lawrence will throw. He's going up top for Taylor. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Well, Jonathan Taylor, like most guys from Wisconsin, he's not one to shy away from contact. He proved it right there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll see he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Houston. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Cooks flashing the footwork. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sherman. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
He sets to fire deep. And this is caught at the 20.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now Lawrence.
Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. With touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Colts are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Rosas good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And the Texans set to come onto the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So the completion gets them just a yard, and that'll make it second down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 9 now. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sherman.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. And too much juice.
And that's another part that's been the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. PAT up and good by Rosas. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And here comes the Texans now.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sherman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out.